background for some reason. Sure, it's a way to zoom in. Oh my gosh. Are we already starting this? Okay. It's fine down there. I need to iron this out first. Iron it. And then I'm going to, so the plan right now is to iron this and then stitch the outside edge, and then I'm going to take this gold ribbon and I think I'm going to just hot glue it. I think that hot glue will be fine because I did a test piece here. I hot glue both of my golden ribbons because I have two types of golden ribbons here. And so this is the one I'm going to use for this piece. And this one, focus, and this one I'm going to use for the second capelet that I haven't started yet, but it's cut out so I can work on it. The actual main cloak I don't have cut out all the way, so I can't work on it yet, and I need more fabric for it anyway, so. And I realized that I explained who I'm making. I'm making Myrrh. Myrrh. Nope, that's not how you spell it. Myrrh. From Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. She's the little dragon girl from it. So. I do plan on making dragon wings. That'll be a fun venture. This is all really a fun venture because this is all new to me. I'm still a newbie at sewing and making, but I find it really fun and kind of relaxing in a way. So. And the con that I'm going to cosplay this for is going to be in June 8th, I think is what it is. It's Indie PopCon. So if anyone's going to Indie PopCon, I'll be there. I'm planning on dressing as this lovely dragon, and I'm doing a group cosplay with I think it's Meekstar Cosplay. And my sister. We are doing a Soul Eater cosplay with Patty, Liz, and Death the Kid. We haven't started on our Patty or Liz cosplays yet, but we are planning on it, and it's going to be more of a thrift store modification cosplay, like some of my my Pikachu cosplay is. Ella, what are you doing? Thank you. I don't know what you were doing. My Pikachu cosplay was a thrift store find. I think I got her, most of her stuff is modified. So Patty, who I'm cosplaying as. I'm cosplaying as Patty, and my sister's gonna be Liz, and we're going to find our pieces, which I think is basically a sweater. Wow, that S, I hit that S hard. Sweater type top, and shorts for me, pants for her, and boots or whatever, which I can make boot covers, I suppose. Or just reuse my boot covers from Link, or I need to update his boot covers, but point is, it won't be a sewn cosplay, and it's going to be a fairly easy cosplay. If there's any sewing done to it, it'll be because I'm modifying a top and I need to resew it or something like that, which will be easy peasy, especially if you cut at the already existing seams. So yeah. Ella! Child! Excuse me? Get off my table! What are you doing? Do you need attention? attention? Oh, I forgot to turn that off. I don't need no heat on. Too hot. Heater's probably gonna go off anyways. So yeah, I'm not too worried about my Patty cosplay. We just need to go to the thrift stores and find our clothes, our cosplay pieces. And then we'll be done with that. I used too many pins. Just like paranoid. I know this is cut right, so I don't know what is happening back here to make this not line up. But Mir here. Mur? Crap. How do you say your name? I think it's Mur. Nope. Something weird. Something like that though. But I'm gonna, I think, basically sew all her clothes and all of her outfit. So unlike Patty, who's just gonna be found and then modified, she's gonna be completely sewn. Okay. So I'm gonna sew these edges together, and then I'm gonna hot glue the gold on. Now the gold is a specific pattern, so that's going to be fun to figure out. But first, let me sew. Oh wait, was I gonna cut? Because for my references, I have a original artwork from the original game. So her original artwork. I have Fire Emblem Heroes, because she is in Fire Emblem Heroes. So like updated artwork. And then I have her original sprite from the original game. Now, her original artwork does not have a 2 capelet on a cloak. But her sprite and the newer artwork does. So the old artwork doesn't have this top capelet. The sprite has it like this, where it's straight, and then the gold on it is designed like it's kind of square design, like go straight, up, down, like upside down, continue and keep going. Now the newer artwork, of course, has to be detailed as all get out and have it where it's like also cut in that way. So I don't know if I want to cut it in that way, because I think that might be a little too hard to accomplish. Like I would have to do, I think, some embroidery or something, and I'm still new at how to sew. And I'm kind of going off of her original sprite anyways. So I think I'm just going to keep it straight. I'm going to sew it, and then I'm going to put the gold on it. But the gold is going to be the design. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Keep it simple, but recognizable. And I'm hoping, because reality is, for Fire Emblem cosplay, the only cosplay that I really see lately, most of the time, unfortunately for me, is is the Awakening games. which I attached some very not so great emotions to those games. I mean, I don't hate them as I used to, but I did attach some very negative things to that game, so I don't care about Awakening. And then Fates, you see a lot of Fate cosplay, and then you see a lot of whatever the remake was that they did, which is fine, but and then of course you get like Marth and Ike and stuff like that, but you don't get any of the other characters. You get basically Smash Brothers and the 3 most updated ones. So I feel like, first of all, Fire Emblem cosplay at Anime Crossroads, which is the con we go to every year, very low, and if you see it, it's those characters. Or Fire Emblem Heroes. I will admit Fire Emblem Heroes has gotten more characters cosplayed. But at Anime Crossroads, you don't see many games, and so you don't see much Fire Emblem. And so I'm hoping in the PopCon, since it's a much bigger con, we'll see more Fire Emblem cosplays. The problem will be, of course, that they won't be from this game, which is Sacred Stones. I think it's Fire Emblem 8. But fingers crossed, it'd be great if I ran into a Erica or something. If I run into an Erica, I will be so happy. I love Erica. She's like my favorite protagonist from the Fire Emblem series. She's I know she's a swordsman like all the others, but she is a girl, and she's feisty, and she's strong, and she's amazing. And she has her twin, who I also think is awesome, but I love her most. And I'm really happy that she was my first Fire Emblem protagonist I played as. So, that being said, it'd just be nice if anyone recognized me and I recognize anybody else, so. We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. And then I hope to go to Gen Con in August. If I do that, I feel like the chances are even more increased because the con is longer and older, so. You might get more of the classic stuff, I feel like. Okay, let's see how this disaster goes. I don't know why it keeps getting stuck. You're fine. Oh, here. What's great about cosplay is the fact that I have found there's more than one place you can wear them now. It's great that technology has made it so it's easier to share. This time the thread is having issues because it's down here. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happens at all. This right here. I don't know what that is. No! My life is falling apart. Like, I now can do cosplays at cons. Obviously, more than one con. Like, I need to dress Link in more than one con. I just finished him for Anime Crossroads, and now I'm, like, working on the next cosplay. You would think I'd be like, oh, no, I'm going to wear this a couple times before I go to the next cosplay. But I was like, I'm ready, I'm rearing. I got a list of cosplays. Come on, Sewing Machine. And I have found not only can you do that, you can do photo shoots, of course, which are fun. There are meetups, which I wouldn't even know where to find them. I think if I ever finally move down to Florida with my dad, meetups will be easier to find because everyone will be like, let's go and meet up at Disney Springs, wherever the heck it's called. I used to know it as Downtown Disney, so I don't know what the heck it's called now. But, like, you know, it'd be easier versus here, which I don't really know where you would find it. I'm in Indiana, by the way, so it's like, where do we meet up? Oh. Middle of this cornfield, I guess. So there's meetups. I know there's clubs, if you ever get to a club. I never got into my club. I kind of wish I did. But I didn't. Because my life was falling apart. This is not the most beautifully sewn thing, but that's okay. I'm going to cover it up a little bit. Try to make it more even looking. So cons, meetups, photo shoots, and then there's also, I'm now on TikTok. If you watch my YouTube channel, I put February's compilation up, but like it's ready to go. I just need to upload it. I feel like TikTok is a great way to show off cosplays outside of conventions. So now you're doing little videos with that character. You can show off your handiwork. I feel like I've gotten too close to the edge. And yeah, they're like little videos, so you don't have to spend like 100 years editing them like you do with YouTube videos. Which you can do YouTube videos, you can do YouTube music videos or show off videos or whatever. But I feel like TikTok makes it easier to do it in a way. Like you can still edit videos to put on TikTok, but you could also just make the video onto TikTok, and then you got a cute TikTok video of your cute cosplay doing a cute character thing, like in character thing. But again, most of those cosplays for Fire Emblem is Awakening, Fates. Lord knows you can't find any sacred stones. And I won't be doing this for my next cloak because of the fact that I don't want this right here really shown. I should have done it for this one anyways. Hold on, I gotta reevaluate my life here. Because if I stop and pull this all out, because what I was going to do is for specifically because I cut this one. Now, I don't know what's going on with the next one, but I had to trim this one down so it was smaller. So I have the part I cut off. So what I was going to do, I had thought of taking this and sewing it to create like a nice look. But But then I thought, I don't have to do that because I'm going to put the gold on. Yeah, I probably won't do that. I mean, I could, like I said, I could. I would have to make this all even and stuff, though. But, like, it really would be, like, I would do this. And then the gold would go right on top of it. I mean, I guess I could just always hate it. And undo it and do it all again. Whatever. What is happening? What is happening? Seriously, what is happening? Just cut it all off. Cut it all off. I don't know what's going on here. What is happening? Why? What? I don't understand what's going on here. Hold on. No. Stop. 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 Just stop. Ooh. Can we just light this up? Over here, can I like somehow just... Seriously? No, okay. I'm kind of hoping, too, that cosplaying from Sacred Stones, I'll find somebody else who really likes Sacred Stones, and it will be, like, exciting for them, because we never see, you know, cosplay from Sacred Stones very often. So to see a character from that game, I think would be very, exciting. It was like cosplaying, my first cosplay, which was Yellow from Pokemon Special. I felt like it was kind of special to cosplay her and then have somebody realize, oh, it's Yellow, because it's from a series, like she's a character you wouldn't really see. You would see Silver, or Leaf is what I'm going to call her, which my sister cosplayed very well, may I add. And I would love it if we went back and redid that cosplay. It would be great to, like, down the road go and, like, hand make her cosplay, because her cosplay was originally a thrift store cosplay. Because it was my first cosplay, and so I wasn't sure how, because I didn't know how to sew. I still don't know how to sew, but I'm learning. But back then, I really didn't have a clue on what I was doing or how I wanted to do it, and I just bought items as I saw them. I bought a wig, I bought a straw hat, I bought some like white feathers to color into, well, one I left alone because it was, what's his name? Like, they were feathers of the Hoenn region, if I could, if I remember that. Or Johto. Johto! It's Johto. And just like, I found a dress that was super similar to what I wanted, and so I had my sister, like, cut it into the right length, because I was short, and I was still short, but, you know, it was long, and I was short, and we used hot glue and fabric paint in the worst way possible, and, like, it was magical, you know? And it would be really cool if one day I went back and I redid that cosplay, but instead of it being found like a thrift store modified cosplay, if I went and was able to, well, most of it. I might keep my turtleneck and just use it again because it was a really great turtleneck and it's really warm. But it'd be really great if I could go back and redo Yellow one day, except it would be like handmade instead of, I can't put that leg on my chair. I need that leg to stomp on my sewing machine. But it would be fun, I think. It would be cool. Later on down the road, I think I would like to do that. Redo Yellow. And redo Yellow's dress. Anyways. Maybe make boot covers or something for her boots instead of using actual purple boots. I don't know, just be cool. Make my own Pokeball or something. Like, just improve on it and see how far I've come in cosplay. From that to this, or whatever it will be. like this song already. And I see you. I see you, Dad. Says it's a James Bond 007 theme remix. Okay. I know my music is drowned out because of the sewing machine, but like when I'm not sewing. I don't know what happened there. Just my sewing machine sucks. So, I am a little bit curious. Not that I'm going to sew red onto this, but okay. First of all, thread, work with me. I want to test something. You can't just like not test it with me. So I was gonna hot glue it because hot glue is an option and that's fine. But looking at Yellow, who you can kind of see, she was originally hot glued. This is far away and really dark. Yeah, no. Okay, here. Let me bring her down. Now what you see here is my cosplay closet. Because I live by myself and I have 2 closets in my room, and one is pretty much just cosplay stuff and my art stuff. So this is Yellow, who I was babbling about earlier, and I did it later on sew her thing, but not good. But she's originally been hot glued, Now, if you look at her, at this dress, if you look at this dress, this does not look good. This was hot glued. So I'm thinking if I sew her, not yellows, but Murs. I think her name's like a noise. I made me think of an animal, like a cat or a cow. So I think Mur is the right way. I might sew her ribbon on there. So let me put in some yellow thread and see what yellow looks like on the ribbon, and we'll go from there. We'll see if do that instead of just plain hot gluing, because I feel like plain hot gluing, I mean, I could do it and it'll be fine, but it's not gonna be the best in the long run. Focus, man. Good grief. Probably not that one. That was really freaking bright. Test this real quick. And I will have to change the bottom thread as well. Yeah, I'll change it. I'll change it to a darker red. I have a darker red it can go with, so that I can match the back better. See what this thread looks like though. And I'm sorry for my sniffling if you can hear me sniffle 5 million times, but I've been sick, which is why I didn't go on last week, basically. I had some things happen last week, and then I got really sick, and so I've just been icky, sniffly, and this thread is not going in, and it's making me annoyed. Get the thread. Get it on the other side. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm gonna test this thread. Ribbon. Sorry, there's like a little bit of skin on my fingers. It's driving me crazy. Ugh, I'm just sniffling forever. Put this over here. Okay. Let's do a test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Of course, it looks weird because it's got. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. Ooh, did it fray that? I will not be able to sew. Ooh! Ooh, look at that. Camera focus for me. Sewing made it fray. So we're not gonna do that. Although, no, we're not gonna do that. Actually, one more test. One more test! We're gonna test it this way, where it's already... See how it's frayed because I cut it there? I'm gonna try sewing it where it's not, like it's already connected. So let's do it. This will be a better test too. Goosey instead of hot glued down. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it with the thread and the needle. Okay. Not 100% sold on sewing the ribbon. My other test. So I think I'm gonna hot glue for now. And then I'll maybe sew it for like strength. If I do that, I'll have to change this one out. I have to design though the ribbon on there. Like, I have to figure out what it's supposed to look like anyways. So ugh. I hate my sniffling. I hate it so much. It's like non-stop sniffling from me. Okay. Whew, excuse me. Hope if you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Here. Stop. Give me that. If I do it every inch or so. We do 3 inches. 1, then do 2, 1, 2, 1. That's what I might do. So we'll do 2 and then. Still not hot enough yet. And then if I hot glue it,